So I randomly got my hands on the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra, and no, this is not a full review because honestly, I haven't tested how the stuff this beast can supposedly do. But I've been wearing it for a bit and I figured I'd share my first impressions, especially how it compares to my usual daily driver, the Huawei GT3 Pro. And I know, that's a very old watch at this point, but damn indestructible for sure. Okay, let's get right into it, guys. So my first impressions, this thing is massive, bulky. I should make better scripts for my videos, but anyway, you get the idea. Titanium frame, bold buttons, and definitely not trying to copy Apple. And compared to my Huawei GT3 Pro, which feels sleek and more elegant, let's say, this one's all about rugged vibes. If you're into that outdoor adventure look, cool. But personally, I think it's not for everyone, and there sure are better designs out there. This one looks like it couldn't decide if it wants to be square or a circle. Now obviously it's packed with features. Samsung wasn't playing around, guys. There is GPS, blood oxygen, sleep tracking, ECG, even a customizable quick button for workouts and apps and other shenanigans. Very Apple Watch Ultra energy here. And I do love the fact that there are so many apps to play around with, including the tiny keyboard you can type on and get frustrated with. But let's be real, I didn't actually test all of it. One super important thing to know, guys, this Samsung watch here is actually very restricted if you don't own a Samsung phone to pair it with. When you just go inside of the app, it's gonna tell you that it requires a Samsung phone to function properly, which is kind of bullshit in my opinion, because I don't think it should be done like that, and it definitely ruins the overall good experience that I'm having from this watch and from the applications. What I did notice though is that it's snappy, smooth, and the UI feels super clean. I love the watch faces, the animations, everything is so much more polished than Huawei's Harmony OS, though I do miss how good Huawei is at battery life. And speaking of battery life on this thing, complete bullshit. Samsung says up to 100 hours in power saving mode, which basically means turning off everything fun. And God forbid you turn on the always on display, then you can say bye bye to your watch after barely one day. I mean, come on, who wants to have yet another thing to charge daily? In my normal use, it was more like 2 to 3 days maximum, but my GT3 Pro here easily lasts around 10 days, sometimes even more, and that's a big win for Huawei here if you hate charging stuff. But of course, Huawei has fewer features and apps to actually drain this battery. So yeah, if you're deep into the Samsung ecosystem or want a flashy smartwatch with tons of functions, the Galaxy Watch Ultra here is a great pick. Feels premium, performs well, and is clearly Samsung's most serious watch yet. But coming from the Huawei GT3 Pro here, I gotta say the GT3 still feels more stylish, lasts longer, and does most of the health stuff just fine for everyday use. So if you want a bigger variety of apps, then definitely get that Samsung watch. But if you don't care about that and you want your watch to last longer than your workout motivation, then pick up a nice Huawei one, maybe even newer than mine. Anyway guys, that will be all from me, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.